not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black, meet Joe Black. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birth most of the chains in the game? Why would I? Let's go. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I said I'm coming for everything. You good, but to be great, you gotta have confidence. The next level was legend. You gotta have accomplishments. In any league, they considering me dominant. The long falls, you know the pit of the feet, bottomless. I was hungry way before I got your support. I hopped off the porch around the time that y'all got awards. Lyrical exercise, this what I call a sport. The fourth bar, brother, when I push the rock off the court. I got champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything.
I love the taste of that chocolate, and I was like, I understand why you're so hateful with it. I thought she was going to be the one that you was going to sail out to the sunset together and have children. It just didn't work that way. She met old Tyra and it was for you. I probably won't be the first disgraced white race. Yeah.
You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. To throw right away is Howell. And his first look is incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A give up the middle to Gibson. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Powell to the air on 1st and 10. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Howell throwing on first down here. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown! De'Ami Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. From the 6. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Throwing Jones. Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 35. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
Well, sure looked pretty coming off of his hand, but sometimes you might have to take a little bit off of it. That one looked a little too hot to handle.
Yeah, but off the tip, hey, they still got the catch, right?
It's amazing, isn't it? Even when it goes wrong, it turns out right.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The Giants sit 6-5 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
That's football principle, bro.
Everyone has their strengths.
If you go on
to
a
the
football
right or the
play
left,
action,
being able to throw the
keep
football.
going.
So that means you've got to work on both because you never know
Fucking
which way you're
stop.
going to get
You
flushed
get
by
back to your
pressure.
zone.
In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Now Jones. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Oh, this is going to be fielded defensively. And remember, this is a live football. He's past the 30. Past midfield, look out. And he will be out of bounds, but what a heady play, really. Picks up the missed field goal, brings it back across midfield to set his guys up in excellent field position. Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 13 yards there and a Washington 1st. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole. And then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off. But you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Out left to Dotson. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Looking to throw again on second down. Howell going right back to Dotson. Touchdown, Washington.
Dotson, you go the wrong way, buddy.
Jahan Dotson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Commanders are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Howell completing the quick throw out wide. Touchdown! Jahan Dotson. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
What?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
How many kids he got?
And he was with India for a year.
Taking
and
in
my
at the
friend
3.
the one I was telling you about yesterday.
Yeah,
I went to get something
And
to
some
the
good
shot.
special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Like 3 of my friends, and he was with my cousin. So no. But one day I would like for y'all to meet.
I want to meet.
I already told him.
I might knock him out.
For what?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
He's had my back for a lot of shit. I did not tell you the story
Throwing to
about
start the
her.
drive. Jones. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Just tell him.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Showed some solid running, strong running, and then he's corralled just beyond the 10. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long third down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Are you recording?
I'm always recording.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Shit.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Take it at the 37. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A Huge play there for Washington. 44 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
User. I mean, I didn't go into the play and say, okay, I'm going to do this. It should have just happened.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll run with Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't...
Barkley hit and the ball pops free. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he is going to bring this one back to the house. It's a Commander's touchdown on the scoop and score. Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how infrequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you aren't inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clip.
Might have been Charles Wilson.
And as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Jones throwing to start the drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jones throw complete here to Waller. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. On 1st down, Jones got his man complete over the middle. And Shepard. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Going right side, he finds Slayton. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 2nd and goal, Jones. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still have the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and a route is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
She's going to throw a roach on the next.
Oh, Lord.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Off play action. Jones. Under pressure, they got him again. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. They'll try and throw for it here. This is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Boy, I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot.
Probably getting all the stuff that she got last, man.
About how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can
touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Commanders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And a route is on here in this first half.
God give him eyes to
Washington
watch
kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Not to me.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. That's complete to his tight end.
I'll teach you.
From the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Jones now to throw on 3rd down. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ballgame.
Get that, bro.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. A minute 52 to play until halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Powell. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Sam Howell. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career, but he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them to good use there, didn't he?
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Now Jones, a final shot before break. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring this one back.
It's another one. We got another one.